Alright, we're just gonna make a quick little slop mix. I had this chum sitting out overnight, so it's nice and gooey. Oh, blah. Blah. Get all that juicy bits. Then I'm gonna do a couple of dollar store oats. And we'll get sand out there, and that's water. Alright, first stop, need to get some sand. This is ultra fine sand, but it'll still work. And we got our chum, we got our oats. Now we're gonna add a little bit of sand to the mix. One big scoop should do us. Alright, we're gonna throw on these guys. There's virtually a million of them. That's what I'm looking for, a sharp drop off, a lot of bait and fish. So that's what I'm going to target. Mixture mixed. Brought a bamboo stick. I'm going to keep a few of these guys for my own bait purposes. A couple more. And the rest I'm going to blend into a bit of a stew. Make sure which way the drift is going. Wow, we might have done that perfectly. Alright, so I'm gonna stir this up. We got chum, oatmeal, and pilchards. Ugh, nice swampy goodness. Nom nom nom. Look at how milky that comes out. Alright, so I'm going to set up a chum bag. Nice chum. That's the color we want, that nice red look to it. Okay, drop this into our bag. That is going to go over the side. The wind is blowing us directly south, which I don't like, but I think we'll be all right. But the current is going east to west, and that's kind of where that hump is. There's two humps, and I'm just sitting just up current from them, so I actually ended up doing that perfect on the second drop. So let's get this set up here. And we're almost set. I'm going to let the chums work for a while, get them start coming before I put a line out. Alright, let's start bringing the boys to the party here. Yes, looks so good. That is looking special. Very important. These are little Yellowtail Snapper jig heads, I call them. They're basically just weighted hooks. These are glow and 1/32 ounce. I just get these at Kmart for like a couple bucks. All right, we can go over my rig. I've got Shimano Terramar medium heavy, Penn Conflict 4000. The important part, I am using a pink Andes 15-pound mono as the main line, and for leader I've gone to a 15-pound fluorocarbon, a pretty good long length. I've had the last of my roll on this one, so it's probably a good 20 feet, maybe even more, which longer the better for these yellowtails. They can get pretty picky when the water's clear and calm. Today we shouldn't have much of a problem, but that is the rig for the day. All right, all I'm going to do is drift a cut up chunk of filtered. Maybe I'll go sideways. Leave the hook exposed. I'm going to send down a cloud of chum, and I'm going to try to match that with my drift. So it all goes down together. I'm gonna check my drag. Go. And we're waiting for it to run like that. Close the bell and set the hook. And we've got one on first run. That's how you do it. So they are basically feeding right at the boat. Okay, so this will go into our second part of this. Well, I was going to say the second part of the trip, but we have an escape. All right, got to catch another one. All right, that one escaped, so we're going to put down another load. It doesn't seem like they're that very far away, so this ought to be pretty quick. I need to get fed. I'm hungry. Just gonna put it out. Let it free run. Just like that. So we're gonna let it run and set the hook. And we got hopefully lunch or dinner, unless a barracuda or shark gets it. All right. Oh. All right. So this guy is going to be lunch. Maybe. Got to control our fish. All right, so we're going to dispatch this guy. Just come behind the brain there. And that is that. Okay, so we are going to do, actually I should tell you what we're doing. We're actually going to make a Yellowtail Ceviche, but we're going to do the quick mix. And that's when you don't have a lot of time and you just want to get a quick, nice meal going. So we're just going to flay this guy out. Okay, we're gonna cut all these fillets into little bite-sized morsels. Smaller they are, the faster that the lemon juice can cook them. And since we're kind of doing it as a dip, you don't need any real big chunks. That way it'll mix really well. Alright, drop that in there. That looks good. Now we're gonna go, we could spice it up. I've got salt, pepper, garlic powder. So we could season that up. Ooh, not too much. There. Then we need to cook them. So we're going to use our lemons. Pick it up a little bit. And we just want to have enough lemon juice to cover the meat. It doesn't have to be totally swamped because you can mix it around and get your fingers dirty. I might be able to get away with just one lemon. These are pretty big dudes. Let's see. Yeah, one lemon will do it. Worked out perfect. That's what we're looking for so far. So, cooking as we speak. Now, a tip about yellowtails is also kind of like the similar I do with my catching live bait with the cast net is you basically want one and done. So when you're picking out a spot, you want to, before you start fishing, you want to make sure that you're anchored in where you want to be anchored. The current is going in the direction you want it to. The chum is going correctly. You take your time and pre-feed them and get them eating before you start, and not rush it, because what you're looking to do is get over here, start fishing, and be able to catch your 10 limit without a problem, be done with it, and then pull anchor and either go home or maybe catch something else. But if you start rushing it and cheating it, all you're going to do is drag it out. You're going to rush it, and then you're going to scare the fish off, or you're not going to get any bites at all because you're in the wrong spot, or the chum's going in the wrong location. So it's all in the details. Take your time in the beginning, and then the end result is just falls into place. I think I got him, or did he steal it from me? Come tight, set the hook. And we've got them. And a nice tail there is. Lucky you're not lunch for the yellowtails. I think one's got it. Let him take it. Set the hook. Get them away from any sharks or kudas. There we go. Cookie cutters. Let them take it, close the bail. And then reel. Hit them. There we go. nicer one. All right, so that makes number 6. So, okay, as you can see, it's all white cooked through, or it looks like it's been boiled, but this acid has been working on it. It's been about half an hour, or 6 yellowtails, as if you want to count it that way. So they're all done through, look pretty good. If you like the real lemony taste to it, you can leave the juice in there. I'm going to take some of it out because I don't want the lemon to overwhelm it. And the last ceviche one I did on the flats with the mangrove snappers, I talked about the quickie bachelor style. So if you're not into hacking up vegetables and all that stuff and going grocery shopping, just do this part. You do the snapper, chunk it up, lemon juice, and then all you do, just get a jar of salsa. And that has everything in it. It's got the tomatoes, the peppers, the jalapenos, the cilantro, everything in there. So all we're just going to do is add some of that in there. Not needing a lot. I didn't bring a spoon, of course. Shake it about. And there you go. You have ceviche con salsa. But that's the same basic thing with all the flavors of doing it separately. And then always got to go with the Tostitos. That's my favorite. Try this out. The wedge here, just a little bit. Oh man, that is so amazing. Wow. Every time I eat this, I always kick myself for not doing more of it. But man, that is so good. A little close up there. Better lighting. It almost looks like chunks of shrimp or lobster, but oh, that just hits the spot. It was the right idea to dump out some of that lemon juice, because this gives it a little bit of a tang of a lemon. But I think if I left all that juice in there, it'd be too much. So it's got that little bit of a sourness, the little bit of heat with the salsa, all the spices from the salsa, tomato. I mean, it's just like a dip, but then you add some nice fish pieces in there. Oh. And if you're wondering, these are my water bottles. I've had these probably for about 4 years. I went out and bought a dozen of these lemon juice half and half things from Winn-Dixie for like 50 cents each when they're on sale. And then I just reuse the bottle over and over. I just drink tap water, so it works out perfectly. And they fit in the Hobie cup holders in my wilderness tarpon perfectly, so I just reuse these things. Anyways, this is smashing. The only thing I forgot was avocado, but not missing it. The big thing about this versus like the fried, when I fried up the bait, those were good. I mean, you get the fried food, I mean the fried fish and all that, but this tastes so much fresher and tangier. It kind of fits the mood a lot better, all natural. Well, not all natural, but in general, I mean, it's just a lot lighter. It's like having a salad on a hot summer day type of thing. I think today was like 82 degrees, so we're still summer. But this fits a lot more. I mean, so nice, light, tangy, a little bit of vinegary. Got a little bit of sour lemon juice. A little bit of heat to it. And you got the crunch of the chips. So I'm going to finish this up. That'll give me the energy to catch my last 4 yellowtails. And I'm going to head on back in. There we go. All right, number 7. Oof. There we go. Hey. Let you go. I'm gonna let you go. Number 7. Get some milkiness out there. There we go. The thing with this mono, full mono, is there's a lot of stretch, and I'm not used to that with the hook set. I really got to crank down on it to pin them. Alright, so that's number 8. I've let you go, I've let you go, I let you go. Alright, you let yourself go. Alright, we got number 9, number 9. You're not gonna stab me, are you? Number 9. You're gonna puke on me. Number 9. One more. Alright. Oh, look at all that bait getting chased. Oh, what's going on over there? I want a piece of that. I got top water. But I got number 10. Number 10. I want to go play with them. Whoa. All right, number 10. That's a nice one. Number 10. All right. Get rid of some of this chum. Got my 10. I'll do a couple bonus ones because I have chum left. But I'd like to go over there and see what's chasing those dudes. I still got to pull up all my crap. But there's our bonus one. Oh, he's a good one now. Come on this side. This is something else, I think. It's not coming up. Come on up. I don't want you to get eaten. Ah, damn shark. Wow, that ruins our day. Don't break my rod. shark ceviche. Don't break the rod. Come on, leader. Yeah, didn't like that. Don't. Don't do that. Don't do it. See? Not so bad. Not so bad. Don't jerk. Don't bite. Don't bite. I just want my jig back. Oh, you broke the line. All right. Not so dangerous. Show you my anchoring strategy. So disregard which way the arrow is pointing, because that's just the way that I'm sitting. But the current is actually going from east to west almost exactly. And I am targeting this hump right there. There's actually two humps, one behind me and one that my chum is flowing into. So these little lines, figure 8 there, are basically the direction that my chum is going and pulling those fish off that ledge there and then bringing them up to me. So I'm doing a long drift back, and that's right where they're biting. But that's basically the situation. I had anchored up on top here, but then that way, because the wind was blowing this way, but the current was going this way, so I had to pick up, moved around and shifted, and that put me in the exact right spot there. So that's why I go back to, don't just start fishing right away. Take your time, get your positioning correct, exactly where you want to be. Throw out a couple of chunks of chum to see which way the current is actually going, and if that is going to take your chum over those points that you want to fish. And then once you've got all that, just make sure your bait's good, your chum's good, hook and line are right, and pick up your limit. And I don't know, I think it took me maybe an hour. So anyways, that is my tip of the video.